8 that has a homework assignment that's 10 questions. And then after that, we just have 1.9 this week, and then we'll be done with level 1. So with that being said, we will be having a quiz on next Monday, which I think is the 12th. Yes, or Tuesday, because I don't see you guys till Tuesday. So on the 13th of October, we'll be having a quiz over level 1. I'm going to give you guys kind of a review assignment on Thursday. So, does anybody know the answer to the bell ringer? Yes, good job, Leslie. So the 2 in the number 2038 is in the thousands place. So the ones is 8, tens is 3, the hundreds is the 0, and the 2 is in the thousands place. Good job. Okay. My computer just froze. All right. Recognizing place value in money is 1.7. Counting money is 1.8. So 5 ones can be written as 5 with a decimal point, 5 decimal point 0, or 5 decimal point 00. So last week we worked with the left side of this place value chart, and then today we're going to be working with kind of the right side after the decimal point, so anything beyond the decimal point. So we write amounts of money using 2 places to the right of the decimal point. So we'll use the tenths and the hundredths place. So money is often shown using tenths and hundredths. $1.25 is written as $1 decimal 25. We read the decimal point as the word and. So whenever you see the decimal point with money, you read it as and. This means there's $1.25 because there's a 1 in the ones unit, so that's $1. Decimal point is our coins, our change, so 25 would be 25 cents. $10.75 is written as $10 decimal 75. So you're going to always put your change starting in the tenths and then the hundredths, and then the decimal, and then you would just put your numbers in like normal. So that was lesson 1.7. That's why there's no homework assignment, because it's super quick and fast. But here's 1.8. Lesson 8 is about counting money. We're going to practice counting money and seeing different ways to write it. Usually it's not as easy to write units of money as it is to count them. So we're just going to work on seeing coins and dollars, and then, or seeing coins and bills, and then counting them and giving me a total. So here's the money. There's a penny, which is 1 cent, a nickel, 5 cents, a dime, 10 cents, and a quarter, 25 cents. Here's the bills. We have a dollar bill, a 5, a 10, and a 20. It's pretty easy to read the bills because the numbers are in all 4 corners, so you kind of know what it is, whereas the penny, nickel, dime, and quarter, you kind of have to remember. So there are 100 pennies in $1. And we show the number of pennies using the hundredths place value. So right here where the second 0 is the tenths, and then where the 8 and the 2 is the hundredths. So the amount 10 cents shows 10 pennies or 10 cents. The decimal point 2 places to the right shows hundredths. This means we have 10 out of 100 pennies, or 100 pennies is $1. We write 50 cents or 50 pennies as 0.50 or 0.50. They both mean the same thing. We write cents using the cent symbol, which is a C with a line through it. Earlier we wrote $0.05. We read this as 5 cents, even though there's a $sign in the front of it. The placement shows us that we're dealing with change, cents. So in the same way, you can write 0.25 with a $sign to mean 25 cents. It's just kind of shorthand, and everyone knows that if there's a $sign, but it's in the decimal place, it's cents. So 0.01, how would you read this as? $.01. Type your answer in the chat what you would read it as. Alright, so the $.01 is read as 1 cent or 1 penny. Good job, Destiny. So you can write it as 1 CENT, 1 cent symbol, or 1 penny. 0.05. How would you read that? 5 cents, yes. Or a nickel. 0.10 is a dime or 10 cents. 0.25 is 25 cents or a quarter. And then these ones here are just showing you how to write dollar amounts. So we would write it out as $1, the word dollar, 5, the word dollars, 10, the word dollars. So pennies are counted by ones. So you just count, if you had 4 pennies, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would be 4 cents. Nickels are counted by 5s. So right here where we have 2 nickels, I count 5, 10. So I have 10 cents. Dimes we count by 10s, so 10, 20, 30, 40. And quarters you count by 25, so 25, 50, 75. So I have 75 cents. If I have 4 quarters, I have $1. This means that every time I have 4 quarters, I will have $1. When counting money, start with the coins that have the greatest value. So in order from greatest to smallest, it's quarter, dime, nickel, penny. So add these together and type your answer in the chat. 25 cents, 10 cents, 5 cents, and 1 cent. Give me your answer in the chat when you add those coins together. Yes, 41 cents is correct. You can write it as 41 cent symbol, 41 cents, or $0.41. So in your homework today, make sure that you're putting the $sign for your homework, for all your answers, because if you don't put the $sign because you don't have the cent symbol on your keyboard, but you do have the dollar symbol, if you don't put the dollar symbol for all of your answers, it'll tell you that it's wrong. So make sure you put the dollar symbol. Next up, we have bills. We start out of the coins, start with the small or the greatest to least to greatest value to least value to count them. It makes it easier. So the greatest is the $100 bill, then the $50 bill, then we have a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 1. So count all of these up and give me your total. Don't forget the $sign. I have 2 $20 bills, a $10 bill, a $5 bill, and 2 $1 bills. Nailed it. 57 cents or dollars. $57. Good job. So 20 plus 20 is 40, plus 10 is 50, 50 plus 5 is 55, 50 plus 1 is 56, and 56 plus 1 is 57. Okay, add these ones up. You have 3 $50 bills, a $20 bill, and 2 $5 bills. Yes, 180 is correct. So I have 50 plus another 50 gives me 100. 100 plus 50 gives me 150. Or I can count by 50s and go 50, 100, 150, whichever is easier for you. 150 plus 20 gives me 170. 170 plus 5 is 175. And 175 plus another 5 is 180. Okay. Add this money together. It's kind of hard to see, so I listed on the side what they are because it didn't photocopy as well as I wanted it to. But you have 6 $20 bills, 1 $5 bill, and 4 quarters. What is your total? It's not showing. Oh, I stopped showing my screen. Thank you, Destiny. There you go. Yes, 126 is correct. You were close, Dominic. So 6 times 20 gives me 120, or 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20. Add 5 to 120, I get 125, and then if I add 4 quarters up, I get $1, so $1 plus 125 gives me 126. Okay, last practice problem, and then I'm going to assign the homework. We have 2 $20 bills, a $5 bill, 2 dollar bills, 1 quarter, 2 dimes, 2 pennies. Add that up. All right, I'm getting mixed answers. 47 is the correct dollar amount. So I got that by 2 20s together is 40, plus a 5 is 45, plus $2 bills, 45 plus 2 is 47. Now I'm going to start with my change. So I have 25 plus 10, which gives me 35. 35 plus another 10 gives me 45. 45 plus 1 is 46. And 46 plus 1 is 47. So my answer is 47.47. Kind of funny, but that is the answer. Okay. So in Google Classroom, I assigned 1.8. It's on TeacherMade, that website again. So you can go ahead and get working on that. And then if you finish it, just let me know and I'll check your grade, and then I will let you know if you can leave or not. So